Batman Return to Arkham. Is it good? Is it great? Or is it just overrated? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click the like and subscribe button. Also, guys, in the pinned comment below and in the description is a link to our Discord. Please join the Discord, become a part of Storm Nation. We're trying to build a community over there, and we're trying to get to 250 members by the end of the week, and we're really close, so please go over there and join our Discord. So here on the channel lately, I've been doing a lot more gaming, especially with the lockdown and all the movie news kind of being just silent. Every once in a while, we'll get like something good coming out, but for the most part, movie news has been really slow. So I've been doing a lot of gaming, especially a lot of gaming live streams, and I've been having a blast doing these things. And a lot of people requested that I play the Batman Arkham games. Now, I went out and bought Return to Arkham, and this comes with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and I finished both games, and I'm actually getting ready to start playing Arkham Origins later on tonight in the live stream. So if you guys want to check that out, I usually stream the game stuff around 12 midnight. So we're on the East Coast. So if you guys want to come check that out, definitely come check that out. So I finished Arkham Asylum. I finished Arkham City. I'm just going to kind of give a brief thought on these games. Are these games good? Are they great? Are they overrated? And here are my thoughts on it. I do think these games are a tad overrated. Now, please do not twist my words, okay? Because every time I say something's a little overrated, people automatically think that, oh, that means I don't like it. I didn't say that. I do like the games. I'm actually happy that people requested me to play these games, you know, because I had really, when they first came out, I played them. Never finished the game. Like, I got like halfway through each of the games and I just never finished it because something else was coming out. So Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, these weren't games that I was planning on streaming. You know, I was planning on streaming my Final Fantasy games. You know, I did, you know, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Type 0, Crisis Core. And people were like, hey, Rob, can you do Arkham? I was like, you know what? If you guys want me to do Arkham, I will do Arkham. I will do all 4 Arkhams. So I went out and got Arkham. And Arkham Asylum, I have to tell you, I did not like that game all that much. Is it a bad game? No. But this is what I felt was Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was a whole lot of punch, counter, punch, counter. Oh, detective mode. Let's follow the nail polish. Punch, counter. Oh, detective mode. Oh, I got to go through that door. That door is locked. Oh, let me go all around the fucking building. Go through the cave. Over grandmother's house just to get through the fucking place. Punch, counter. Oh, more tracking. Punch, counter. Oh, that door is locked. Let me go through the other side. That was how I felt playing Arkham Asylum, if that made any sense. Well, like, that's how I felt. That was my experience playing Arkham Asylum. And the story was fun. I liked the story. I liked the graphics. The fight mechanics was fun, but it was just so repetitive. It was literally punch, counter, detective mode, and then you have to go through your asshole to get to your nose in order to get into anything in that game. That was my experience. It was more frustrating and just repetitive. When we finally did beat the game, and again, all this stuff is archived on the playlist. If you want to go back and watch me play these games, all the live streams have been archived on the channel. But when I got to Poison Ivy, I didn't think Poison Ivy was all that hard once she figured out her pattern. But, you know, compared to Poison Ivy difficult to the final boss with the Joker, it's laughable. How is Poison Ivy at least somewhat of a challenge where you have to think and memorize her pattern, and then Joker is literally just, hey, grab his ass, punch his ass, he's dead. I'm like, what the hell just happened? So I was a little disappointed with Arkham Asylum. I don't think it's a bad game. I don't think it's a great game. I think it's a good game. It's a good game, good solid game. Maybe play one time in your life, but I do think it's a tad overrated. Then we get to Arkham City. This is the fan favorite. Arkham City's fan favorite. And I remember actually when I first played Arkham City when it first came out, I did really like it, and I did get almost toward the end of the game, and I forgot what happened. Something came out, and I got distracted. I ended up moving it to, moving Arkham City to my backlog, and I went and played something else, and then I just never went back and played Arkham City. So completing Arkham City was actually fun to go through and do. And this was a much different experience than what I had with Arkham Asylum. Yes, you still had the punch counter, but you didn't have to sit there and do it every 5 seconds. It's like, you have this giant city of Arkham, and you have your story you have to go, and you can pretty much do whatever you have to do to get there. And it isn't like you get there and every fucking door is locked. It's like, oh, this door is locked. Oh, let me do this. Let me do that. And there was different things in Arkham City. Like, you had to follow the assassin to find Talia al Ghul. You had to go, you get to play as Catwoman, which changes the game pace a lot because Catwoman's style is much different than Batman's style. So when you start to feel like it's getting a little repetitive with Batman, the game switches it on you and you get to play as Catwoman. I thought Harley Quinn was much better used in this game. I thought the bosses was much better used. I like that we had much more mechanics in this game than we did with Arkham Asylum, to where you can actually go behind someone and do a double takedown. Where in Arkham Asylum, if you had two people next to you, you couldn't do a silent takedown on both. You could only do it on one. So I like the fact in this game, we had much more options available to us at the beginning. You can still upgrade everything, but you had much more options to do things in the beginning of the game. I appreciate the freedom to do more things because it wasn't so just one note. And a lot of the fighting, you didn't really have to do. When you're traveling from point A to point B, if you just want to do certain things, you don't have to go through all these guys and just, punch, counter, punch, counter. It's still in there, but it doesn't feel like it's hitting you over the head with that. I found the boss battles better than in Arkham Asylum. Overall, I thought Arkham City was a much better game than Asylum. You can see where they took the idea from Asylum and they expanded upon that. Now, I'm getting ready to play Arkham Origins. I heard everybody say, like, that's their least favorite, and then I'm going to go on to Arkham Knight. But yeah, so my experience with the Return to Arkham HD collection here, I do think the Arkham games that I played, these two, are a tad bit overrated. Arkham City was fantastic, a much better game than Asylum, but I did have a blast playing these games. I enjoyed my time, and like I said, the live streams are archived, so you guys can just go ahead to the playlist on the channel, and you guys can watch the, 10-15 hour plays of me go and play through these games. And yeah, I did enjoy my time. I just do think, they're a tad bit overrated. I think people hype them up a little too much. And again, just because I say something's overrated does not mean it's bad. That just means I think people hype them up just a little too much. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed my time playing them. It was fun. And I'm looking forward to moving on to Origins and then on to Arkham Knight. So anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on Batman, the Return to Arkham collection. That's Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. That's my thoughts on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthroughs. Also, don't forget to hit the link to the Discord, become a part of Storm Nation. We're giving out a Nintendo Switch Lite on June 21st. More details on how you can win that if you join the Discord. So until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.